Top half of the first inning, game number 2. Skyler Jenkins leads things off for the Yellow Jackets. Not many changes in either lineup. First pitch, called a strike, 0-1. The Yellow Jackets did have to make a pregame change. Pollard is at short in the 9 spot rather than Lauren Blaschik. Suffered an injury in pregame warm-ups. She got checked out by the Wildcats athletic trainer Jake Decker, who also threw out the first pitch before game 1. It was not a strike, but he didn't bounce it. He did almost airmail it over Keegan Wise, though. Can't even defend himself. 2-1. Izzy Womack in the circle for Central Washington. Defensively behind her. Jordan's at first. Carpenter's at second. Seaton's at third. The shortstop, McKenna King. Left to right across the outfield. Decker, Thiessen, and Hampson behind the dish. It's Alyssa Bentegan who had the 3-run walk-off home run in game number 1. For the Yellow Jackets, Jenkins, Quimby, Tovar, O'Neill, Fisher, Penny are the first 6. And back in the lineup as a designated player is Kalehuavehi. The 8 spot is Hughes, and the 9 spot is Penny, and it's a leadoff walk for Jenkins. Second baseman, number 15, Morgan Quimby. So Quimby squares around a bunt. Stabs at it. Now they've got Jenkins in a rundown. She's out. And Jenkins just kind of got hung up out there. 0-1 the count to Quimby. One and one. It skips in. Two and one. Three and one. Inside, Quimby dances away from it. A 3-1. A weak liner to first. Jordan's there. And that'll be out number 2. The right fielder, number 10, Alexis Tovar. Tovar back at the 3 spot. 0 for 2 in game 1, drew a walk. It's 1-0. Two and 0. Misses downstairs. 2-ball, no strike count. 2-0. This is downstairs. It's 3-0. Three-ball, no strike count. That'll be ball 4, the second walk of the inning issued. And Joe DiPietro going to make an early visit to the circle here. The catcher, number 25, Mason O'Neill. It's O'Neill at 347. 1 for 4. In game number 1, had the home run, her second of the season. And 2 away here in the top of the first. O'Neill has handled all 4 games for the Yellow Jackets behind the plate, as has Alyssa Bentegan for the Wildcats. Really leaning on the starting catchers. Starts off O'Neill 0-1. Blazchek is moving around. It looks like she's on some crutches now. 1-1. So hopefully she is okay and it's not a serious injury. That's some ice on the ankle. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Womack has struggled in her last few outings on control. Walked 7 yesterday in game 2. Came away with the win, though, as the Wildcats were able to hang on. Allowed just 2 runs, so pitched into and out of jams fairly well. The 1-2. To center, Thiessen drifting back. That one's gonna get down. It'll be a double. Here's the throw to the plate. Got her! And that'll end the first inning. It's 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning, it'll be Harley Carpenter, and she will square off against Presley Christensen, the freshman right-hander. First pitch swinging, a comebacker. And we're scoring that one 1-3 if you're following along at home. One pitch, one out. Center fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. Thiessen hitting .429. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2, a pair of runs scored, and a pair of walks in game number 1 for Thiessen. She's ahead on the count, 2-0. Offense has been all over the place in this series. A lot of runs being scored. 2-0, get me over there, 2-1. Thiessen trying to work the count a little bit here after Carpenter grounded out on the first pitch. 3-1, it's upstairs. Three and two. It's fouling out of play. Fisher coming over. A few words of encouragement for Christensen. Inside, ball 4. Thiessen works the full count walk. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. And for those of you who haven't realized it yet at home, I'm doing double duty, play-by-play and public address. First pitch to Jordan, the ball 1-0. Brooke Jordan, .321 on the year, and time is called. I don't know, we're checking the wristband for something. Maybe he just wanted a peek. Jordan swinging a flare to left field. It's going to fall about a half step in front of Allie Hughes. And there's runners on first and second with one away. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Bentegan. Bentegan with the 3-run home run that ended game number 1. A walk-off shot. Christensen goes right after the catcher, 0-1. One and one, it's in the dirt. Thiessen dances off a second, thinks better of it, and will retreat back to the bag. One and one, the count. Make it 2-1. Three and one to the always dangerous Alyssa Bentegan. That's going to drop, and it is going to get past Tovar, and into the corner it goes. One run will score, and they're going to hold up Jordan at third. Third baseman, number 11, Maya Seaton. Currently, that run is unearned. And it's a bunt single. Bases are loaded now. Shortstop number 6, McKenna King. And that's going to be a single for King. Everybody advances one base. The designated player, number 9, Ashley Laver. And the Wildcats have a 2-0 lead. Now Thiessen's run going to come back as earned. Still not an RBI for Bentegan, however. But the first pitch, a called strike there. Fouled away by Laver, 0-2. Laver had her first 2 career hits yesterday, a game-tying 2-run double. Laver lays off that one, 1-2. Make it 2-2. Wildcats offense off to a quick start. Lifted, foul territory. Will it get out of play? Catch is made in foul territory, says the home plate umpire. Got to rely on him. I couldn't see. And then that blind spot down the line. The right fielder, number 21, Jillian Hampson. And the base is loaded for Jillian Hampson. Hoist foul. Hampson at 0-9-1 on the season. Be 1-1. Back up the middle and down. Bentegan's going to score. Seaton rounding third, heading for the plate. She will score. The left fielder, number 15, Carson Decker. And it's good to see Hampson come through there for the Wildcats. She's been down below 100 on the season hitting-wise, but that's got to be a bit of a confidence booster. Wildcats lead it 4-0. 5 hits in this first inning. Turned out that error in right field actually didn't affect anything as the Wildcats just keep hitting here. One and two the count on Carson Decker. Hit a pole, win a prize. That one was coming back right at me here in the press box. We did have that ball yesterday get lifted over the fence and almost into the open window that we live streamed through. It's the first time in 7 years I've seen a ball come that close to getting inside the press box. And I can tell you I was not ready for it. And strike three is called. The throw to second's not going to matter. Home plate umpire making sure everybody knows that the inning's over. Wildcats get 4 runs on 5 hits. It's 4-0 Central as we head to the top of the second. Top of the second, it was a long bottom half for the Wildcats. They pushed across 4, and now the Jackets staring at the deficit. Fisher at .314 on the season. 0 for 4 in game number 1, and that one's just a bit high to start the at-bat. Oh, 1-0 from Womack. That is ball 2. Womack looking for her 5th win of the season. Three and 0. All the umpires today in short sleeves, and that is a chilly day to be down there in the field without sleeves. 3-0. That'll be ball 4, leadoff walk to Fisher. Third baseman number 21, Marin Penny. Here's Penny, 209 on the year. Trying to stave off the Mendoza line. It's 1-0. One and one catches the inside corner. There's the young William Decker making his way back to the dugout. Two and one, misses down. On the ground, Womack. Oh, no, excuse me, not on the ground. It's a line out. The designated player, number 28, Jaslyn Kalahu-Vehi. A nice snag there by Womack, and there are two down in the inning. Oh, that one's got the elbow. Looks like she's got armor, though, so she'll be okay. It caroms off the home plate umpire. Left fielder number 14, Allie Hughes. Yeah, I think that one went off everybody. Off the elbow, off the mitt, off the home plate umpire's mask. Looked like pinball. That's something you don't see anymore. Pinball machines. It's only the second inning. First pitch to Hughes. In the dirt, Bentegan blocks it. 3-10 on the season for Hughes. A 1-for-2 with a run scored in game number one. She also worked a walk. Just one of two walks that the Wildcat pitchers allowed. Well, I should say just Rainey Harris. High and deep down the left field line. Foul. A long strike in the ledger there. Gotta wonder if somebody's put something in the air here in Ellensburg. There have been a lot of big flies this weekend. Not quite as bad as Coors Field in Denver, Colorado, but there have been a few. 1-1 the count. Popped up. Bentegan coming out from behind the plate. She'll make the grab. And that will end the inning. They leave one stranded. It's 4-0 Wildcats when we return. Top of the lineup for the Wildcats. They sent 9 to the plate last inning. Marley Carpenter grounded back to the circle. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 catches the outside corner. A good job there by O'Neal. Shift the body weight rather than the glove to get around that pitch. Top quality catching. Blocks the 0-2. It's 1-2. Little things like that can turn a couple of balls into strikes throughout the course of a game. Carpenter will stay alive, fouls that one back at the screen. Down the left field line and foul. Wildcats are on the road next weekend. They go to NNU, and down looking's Carpenter. Out number 1. And that's got Joe DiPietro chirping from the third base coach's box. Center fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. So that's back-to-back strikeouts looking for Christensen. That one's a ball 1-0. Two and 0. Two and 1. Thiessen worked a walk in her first at-bat. Plate appearance, rather. Misses a ball. 3 and 1. To second, a twisting liner. The catch is made. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. It's 1-0. Jordan got a lot of that one, but it's harmless foul. Joe DiPietro's got the parka on for game 2 in the third base coach's box. Daisy Pfeiffer over at first, still in the sweatshirt. Two and 1. Two ball, 1 strike offering. It's foul down past Daisy in the first base coach's box. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 2s everywhere. On the ground, a short. The throw is going to pull her off the bag. Pollard couldn't make the throw, and Jordan will reach via the error. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Bentegan. Bentegan at .333. First pitch to Bentegan is up and away, 1-0. Skied to right. Coming on is Tovar, and she'll make the grab to end the inning. Wildcats leave one stranded. Top of the third, Central leads it 4-0 when we return. Oh, an early change here for the Yellow Jackets. Kylie Amata is going to pinch hit for Sydney Pollard. We'll have to see what that does defensively in the next half inning for the Yellow Jackets. Two and one to the pinch hitter. Amata at 167. Limited opportunities for her. Long foul ball. Two ball, 2 strike count. On the ground, Seaton diving, snares it, the throw, got her! Nice play by Seaton down the line. Center fielder number 3, Skyler Jenkins. Skyler Jenkins stands in. drew a walk to lead off the ball game. And she has made quite a few very nice defensive plays. A lot of range for the senior outfielder. And the plate needs a dusting. Two and 0. Thiessen. That one's going to fall. It's a double for Jenkins. One of the shorter doubles you'll see. Quimby stands in. Second baseman number 15, Morgan Quimby. Allie Thiessen took a long jaunt to her left and then had to come in. Hampson out and right. Kind of took the same path as Thiessen, but it looked like Thiessen eventually ended up calling her off. I don't know if the wind killed it or it was just a bad read. That'll be foul. Karam's off the bullpen wall. Struck well to left. Decker's not going to be able to run that one down. Rounding third and heading for home is Jenkins. The throw into second. It's an RBI double for Quimby. Right field number 10, Alexis Tovar. Back-to-back doubles for the Yellow Jackets. Here at the top of the third. That is the 9th batter that Womack has fallen behind in this game. Two and 0 to Tovar. Laced in, it is foul. Home plate umpire says it's foul. You can't call that one back either. Once it's foul, the play is dead. You can't just start assuming bases, so Tovar is going to have to come back, and that one was just absolutely laced. I think I can see the spot that it actually kicked up dirt. It looks foul from here. Here's the 2-1. Foul the way again, 2-2. That'll get back and out of play. Tovar at 343. Walked in the first plate appearance of the first, then was thrown out at the plate to end the inning. Popped up, foul and out of play, back over us. Couple fans ducking for cover. 2-ball, 2-strike count to Tovar. Quimby on second. Slap to left and down. They're going to wave around Quimby. The throw is cut off to the plate. The tag, got her! Second runner at the plate that's been hosed by the Wildcats. Catcher number 25, Mason O'Neill. Who misses down 1-0. One and one, fired over for a strike. A couple of really nice plays by the Wildcats defensively now to cut down runners at the plate. It's odd that you get one in a game, let alone two, fouled off the Wildcats' dugout. 50 pitches, 22 strikes for Womack, just under the 50% mark. It's 1-2 here on O'Neill. She's hitting .360, had a double in her first at-bat. The 1-2. Upstairs, got her swinging. That'll end the top of the third. The Yellow Jackets get one run on 3 hits. They leave one stranded. It's 4-1 when we return. Bottom of the third inning, Maya Seaton's going to lead off, and we got time still. Oh, we got some Jackets coming out. Oh, Paul, who are you running around? You know, I can't blame them. That wind has picked up here. It's getting a little chillier. And they've all got jackets on now. I figured that might be coming. Well, the home plate umpire is still going with the rolled up sleeve. No, they are. It's just a short sleeve pullover. Still braving the elements for him. So here's Seaton to stand in as the umpires are ready to go. Call the strike 0-1 to begin the AB. It's Seaton, King, and Laver due up for the Wildcats. One and one. This next one will be pitch number 50 for Christensen. The 1-1 to Seton. On the ground, Fisher snares it for out number 1. Shortstop number 6, McKenna King. Oh, and 1 to start things out. To short. Mata the throw. One shortstop grounds out to the other. Designated player number 9, Ashley Laver. Christensen making quick work of the Wildcats in the bottom of the 3rd. Laver's got herself at least a single. She's going to round first, take the turn, and decide she's better off hanging out at first. Right fielder number 21, Jillian Hampson. Hampson 1 for 1, a pair of RBIs already. Average now at 118. On the ground, she's got her second hit through the left side. And it looks like the Wildcats will go to the bench here. I haven't seen anybody come out of the dugout yet, but Carson Decker is not going to bat. Taylor Kai is going to pinch hit. Pinch hitting number 7, Taylor Kai. My guess is that Decker will go back into the field in the top half of the 4th inning. But Taylor Kai, who had a pinch hit opportunity yesterday, getting another one here. First pitch misses, 1-0. Called a strike. 1-1, a pair of runners aboard. Laver's at second, Hampson's at first. 7 hits already for the Wildcats. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. Rounding third, headed for home is Laver. The throw, the tag. She's in there. And now Taylor Kai is just kind of hanging out. And it looks like Decker is going to run. She will. It's 5-1. Second baseman number 25, Harley Carpenter. Now running at first, number 15, Carson Decker. Pitching for the Yellow Jackets, number 8, Jenna Kister. So a flurry of changes. We'll be right back. We'll take a timeout for a pitching change when we come back. Kister comes in with runners on the corners. Decker going, and she's got a stolen base. Count is 1-0 to Carpenter. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes to the Wildcats. Second baseman. Up and in, ball 3. "5-1, the Wildcats pick up the run on Taylor Kai's pinch hit single. Get me over pitch, call the strike. In the air, long run for the second baseman. Crosses over to the shortstop side of the infield, and that'll end the inning. The Wildcats do get 1 run on 3 hits. They leave 2 stranded. It's 5-1 as we head to the top of the 4th. Here's Fisher to get things going in the top of the 4th inning. Womack back out. Decker retakes left field after being pinch hit for. Misses outside, ball 1. "1-0. Off the hands. Backing out of play, 1-1. And Fisher going without the batting gloves, so I'm sure that one didn't feel all too lovely. On the ground, King. Throw across. Got her. Third baseman, number 21, Marin Penny. Here's Penny. First pitch. Ooh, just misses 1-0. That was in on the hands, and she hit that one a long way, but it's nothing but a harmless strike. One in, 1 the count to the Yellow Jackets. Third baseman. Good block by Bentegan. It's 2-1. Two and one, the count to Penny. 3-1. Popped up. Jordan's got it. Two gone. The designated player, number 28, Jaslyn Kalahuavehi. Kalahuavehi stands in. She was hit by a pitch in her first plate appearance, wore it off the armor. Just misses. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looks like she might have pulled her head a little bit early on that swing. One. Swing and a miss. Went right back at it at the same spot. One and two the count. We're trying to work the heater in the press box as that wind picks up a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. Outside 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2's across the scoreboard. And that wind in Ellensburg is not friendly. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt. 3-2. Kalahuavehi thought about chasing after that one. Decided to hold off. Payoff pitch. Chases it upstairs for strike 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Thiessen will lead things off for Central. Bottom half of the 4th inning, Allie Thiessen gets things going. Kissed her back out there. Took her just 5 pitches to get out of the 4th. Bunt, foul. The 3rd, excuse me. She came on in relief, trying to quell the Wildcats' bats. And she's got a tough part of the order to do it. 2, 3, and 4 to start off the inning. Up over the noggin, 1-1. Fly ball, left center field and deep. Shading over to the left was Jenkins, and she makes a catch almost in straightaway left. There's one out. First baseman number 18, Brooke Jordan. I had to go back and re-enter that one. I put F7, not F8. Misses outside 1-0. That's how far over Jenkins had to run to get that one. She has a ton of range out there in center. Tracked down quite a few that she probably should not have gotten to this weekend. The 2-0. 2-1. Catches the black. That one's over 2-2. Kister, a 5'5" sophomore out of Junction City, Oregon. Making her second appearance of the weekend. Started game 2 yesterday. Now back out of the arm barn in game 4. Coming on from right is Tovar, and she'll make the grab for round number 2. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Bentegan. And here's the Wildcats catcher. One for 2, a single and a flyout on the ledger thus far. First pitch misses. It really cooled down. Pitchers are going to have to work that much harder to keep their arms loose. Three 3-0. They want nothing to do with Bentegan. Get me over pitches there, 3-1. Through the left side. That pitch was outside, and Bentegan pulled it through the left side for a 2-out single. Third baseman number 11, Maya Seaton. Second hit of the ball game for Bentegan. Seaton 1 for 2. A bunt single. She grounded out to first. 1-0 the count. Laced foul. See a lot of those pulled foul past the third base dugout. They've got some heat on them. Luckily, there's no spectators down that way here at Frederick Field. It's just the bullpen and the netting leading to the baseball field. 2-1 as Kister misses upstairs. When I was working with the Greenville Drive back in 2007 at Fluor Field at the West End, I think that's the name of it now. It's changed a couple of times since I lived in Greenville, South Carolina, but 2-1 is over for a strike, 2-2. But there was a hill down the left field line, and of course the field is a replica of Fenway, as many of the minor league ballparks for the Red Sox are. And that family hill down the left field line, a lot of kids would spend some time there during the game. Families would pull out the blankets. All in all, a good time until about midway through the season when our catcher, John Still, built like a brick house. He actually hit one over the apartment building behind the Green Monster that season. But he laced a line drive as that one's fouled back and out of play. He laced a line drive onto the hill, and it was just enough time to see a bunch of people scatter, and one person didn't move. The dangers of being down the lines at baseball, softball. Always have to be aware. The 3-2. That'll be ball 4. Seaton works the walk. The shortstop, number 6, McKenna King. Two down and 2 on. Here in the bottom half of the 4th. Central leading 5-1. 0-1 to King. 5 runs on 9 hits, helped along by 2 errors defensively for the Yellow Jackets. And Billings is line 1 run on 4 hits. The Wildcats have not recorded an error defensively. King 1 for 2. A single. Scored a run or 2 on that, and a ground out to short. She does like making her counterpart work. She's had 3 or 4 ground outs to the shortstop today. 2-1, it'll be 3-1. Time called as O'Neill's going to go out and have a chit-chat with her battery mate. And the Wildcats dugout, still chanting despite the fact that there is a pause in the action. Now the home plate umpire is going to go out and break up the meeting of the minds. The Wildcats on the road next week. They go down to Northwest Nazarene. Seaton at first, Bentegan at second. A 3-1 count to McKenna King. 3-2, fired that one over for a strike. So the runners will be on the move. Runners going, King in a left, down the line, foul. We'll reset and try it again. On the ground, Fisher. Oh, that one gets under the glove. Bentegan's going to score. Seaton's going to come around, and King extends the inning. The designated player, number 9, Ashley Laver. Oh, King does not get credit with the RBIs on the error, but it's 7-1 Central. And umpire writing in his notebook. I'm not sure what he's writing, but he's writing. Seven one the score. Misses for a ball 1-0 to the Wildcats' designated player, Ashley Laver. Back in the lineup as Joe DiPietro has been tinkering with his lineup, trying to find a way to get that bottom half of the lineup to get a little more productivity. And I'd say so far, the last 2 days, it has worked. 1-1. Oh, DiPietro dances out of the way. 1-2 the count. And that'll be strike 3. That will end the inning. The Wildcats get a pair. It's 7-1 when we come back. Hughes gets things started in the top of the 5th. It's 1-0 to her. Cloud cover is now set in Ellensburg, so any additional heat we were generating from the sunshine as this one's given a ride to left. Decker going back, and she'll have it on the run. Shortstop number 19, Kylie Amata. So here's Amata. Came in as a pinch hitter and then took over for Pollard at short. And Pollard played the first 2 games yesterday at shortstop. Misses, ball 1. Popped up. Seaton's there. Quickly 2 away, and it's back to the top of the order. Center fielder number 3, Skyler Jenkins. Changeup drops in 0-1. Womack just drops that one in. Pitch number 71 of the afternoon. Way ahead of it. That was some awkward contact on that swing. I think it came off the end of the bat, maybe? 0-2. Sounded like an end capper. Of course, that sound, too, could have been down around the handle. Either way, it's 0-2. One and two. That one misses upstairs. Jenkins 1 for 1. A walk and a double. And it's 2-2. Two ball, two strike count with 2 outs. Got her swinging. It's 7-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th inning, Hampson gets things going for the Wildcats. She's up to 143 as that one's over for a strike. So the average trending now in the right direction. Oh, that one, she's going to wear that pitch. Left fielder number 15, Carson Decker. Not the first time Hampson's been plunked this season. Called strike 0-1. The bunt is down. Penny to first. Good job by Fisher to get her arm around Decker. And that'll be a sacrifice bunt. Hampson advances. Second baseman number 25, Harley Carpenter. Outside corner, 0-1. On the ground, backhanded by Fisher. She'll step on the bag. And there are 2 down quickly. Hampson advances to third on the play. Center fielder number 20, Allie Thiessen. That was struck well on the ground, and Fisher count is 1-0. Two and 0. Skips in. 2-1, catches the corner. 2-2. They go right back to the same spot. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2s across the top of the scoreboard. On the ground, a second. That's fielded cleanly. The throw on to first will retire Thiessen. Wildcats leave 1 stranded. They leave it 7-1 as we head to the top of the 6th. Quimby to get things going, and it's ball 1 here in the top half of the 6th inning. That makes it 16 hitters now that Womack has started off at 1-0. Quimby squares, pulls back, 2-0. Well, whatever sun was left is gone. Oh, the good news is we do gain an hour of sunlight tonight. One of the 3. 2-1 on the corner. They'll check down at first. No, 3-1. That'll be ball 4, a leadoff walk for Quimby. Right fielder number 10, Alexis Tovar. Leadoff hitter aboard.
So I guess the strike zone is like this big. Yeah.
1-0. No action in Central's bullpen. I don't see any in the Yellow Jackets bullpen either. A couple of fans trying to hide from the wind down in the third base dugout, getting uptight and close to it. Some earmuffs have come out. They got cold in a hurry. Two and one. Womack finds the strike zone. Two and two. That one is at the upper limit of the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Quimby at first. On the ground and foul. Home plate umpire has been busy with fair foul down the lines in this game. Well, the bus starting to make its way back into the parking lot. I wouldn't park there. Time is called. And there's been quite a few home runs hit in this series. That is a dangerous spot for that bus to park. The 2-2 from Womack. Out of play. Womack at 85 pitches, 40 strikes. So despite finding herself behind in the count quite often, she's done a good job of managing that today. Call that effectively wild. Or wildly effective. On the ground, up the middle. Carpenter dives, gloves it, the flip! Oh, and she's going to be safe. That is a bang, bang play at second. It's got the hometown fans in a bit of a tizzy. That's going to be an infield single. Catcher number 25, Mason O'Neill. I don't think there was a chance that Carpenter was going to get Tovar at first. She went with the only play she could. And it was a split second late. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Skips in. Carpenter flashing the leather as she has done so many times before here at Frederick Field. 1-1. That one's laid in for a strike. To right, Hampson charging in. It's shallow. She'll make the grab, and she was looking to come up gunning. But nobody advancing. One out. First baseman number 24, Brittany Fisher. One and 0. One and 1. Catches the outside corner. Off the hands, 1 and 2. Fisher on the day, 0 for 1, walked and grounded out so far. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase, low and away. Big at number 2. Third baseman number 21, Marin Penny. Penny still looking for her first hit of the ball game, wearing the collar so far. Bentegan with a good block there, keeps that one close by. Neither Quimby nor Tovar trying to advance. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes. 95 pitches, 46 strikes for Womack. The Wildcats bullpen still quiet. On the ground, right side, Carpenter gobbles it up over to first, and that will end the inning. The Jackets leave 2 stranded as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Brooke Jordan leading things off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Central leads it 7-1. I don't know where that one missed. 1-0. It's Scott O'Neill asking as well. Fouled away. Big backswing on that one from Jordan. Hear the bat clap off her back.
Don't need to do that.
2-1. It bounces into the dirt. Bullpens are quiet after they saw some heavy action in Game 1. Jordan out ahead of the off-speed, and it's fouled off of O'Neill. She'll take a walk out to the circle. Home plate umpire will clean off the plate. It's 2-2. It's always interesting, the relationship between the catcher and the home plate umpire.
Yes. I have no idea if the girls brought it up here. They found it on the ground.
2-2 is outside. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Jordan.
Thank you for coming to get it. You too. Thank you.
A weak grounder to second. The glove flip. Good stretch by Fisher. And they'll retire Jordan. Catcher number 16, Alyssa Bentegan. We've seen the glove flip now a couple of times in this game. Inside corner call, the strike. 0-1 to the Wildcats catcher. 7 runs on 9 hits for Central. 1 run on 5 for Billings. 0-2. In the dirt. Bentegan doesn't chase after it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kister now at 58 pitches out of the bullpen, 32 strikes. Reaches out for that one to second. Fielded cleanly by Quimby. The throw retires Bentegan, and just like that, there are 2 away and a pair of 4 threes. Third baseman number 11, Maya Seaton. First pitch misses. Well, the bus is in a bit better of a spot now. Over on that curve in the parking lot, just a little bit deeper, a little bit more of a shaded angle. 1-1, that one's over for a strike, buckled the knees. Popped up. Left, right along the left field line, and that will end the inning. Top of the 7th, Central leading 7-1 when we return. Top of the 7th inning, Kalahuavehi will lead things off. Isabel Womack back out, trying to finish off this complete game. 96 pitches for the right-hander. Misses 1-0. Down the line at third and foul. On the day, a hit by a pitch and a strikeout. 0 for 1. Got her lunging on a couple swings in her last at-bat. I'm sure Womack would like to replicate here in this one. The 1-1. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Way behind the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 7th. "100 pitches, 48 strikes for Womack. Just below the 50% mark. That'll be ball 4. A leadoff walk. And time called. Looks like there's going to be a runner over at first. Now running at first, wearing 00, Shelby Marquardt. Marquardt will come on to run, and Joe DiPietro is going to go out and have a chit-chat with his infield. Allie Hughes waiting to step into the box. Left fielder number 14, Allie Hughes. Hughes 0 for 2, popped out and flew out. One 1-0 to Hughes. Two 2-0. Trying to find the bottom part of that strike zone and not able to. Three and 0. Womack in danger of walking back-to-back hitters here to start the seventh. Already 5 free passes. Make it 6. And Amata will come to the plate. It looks like she'll hit. Shortstop number 19, Kylie Amata. Finds the strike zone to start off this at-bat. It's 0-1. Amata, who lifted Pollard in the top of the third, is 0 for 2, a ground out and a pop out on the ledger. Chases that one upstairs. It's 0-2. One and 2, trying to get her to chase on a roughly the same spot. Two and 2. Amata fights back to even. And it's back to the top of the order after Jenkins is on deck. She has been dangerous all series. Just upstairs, a good eye by Amata. Both benches wanted that one. Count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Central looking to close out this series 3-1. He dropped the opening game yesterday 9-1. That is away. It's ball 4, but it gets to the backstop and about 2/3 of the way up. The bases are going to be loaded, and Joe DiPietro is going to make a change. It'll be Ashley Laver coming on. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back after this. Ashley Laver starts the game as the designated player, records a hit in the bottom of the third, and she is going to try to slam the door here in the top of the seventh inning. She assumes the base is loaded. Two and oh. Make it 3-0. Laver out of the bullpen, and I don't think she had a whole lot of time to warm up. She came, it looked like, straight out of the dugout.
She was not in the bullpen at all.
Luckily, she does have a 6-run lead to deal with. Though with that being said, as it stands right now with nobody out, it's a long way to go, and she has walked a run in. Second baseman, number 15, Morgan Quimby. 5-run lead, so the tying run now on deck. Starts off 0-1 to Quimby. That one misses. One and two, the count to Quimby. Got her. That is a big out number one. Right fielder number 10, Alexis Tovar. On the ground, a short. King to third for one. It's 7-3. Catcher number 25, Mason O'Neill. First pitch, a called strike. The 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. On deck, it's Fisher. Two and one. - 7-3 ball game. Tying run still in the on-deck circle for Montana State Billings. Make it 3-1. They'd love to give Fisher a chance to tie this ball game with the bases loaded. There's not been a hit this inning. There's one. Speak of the devil. That one's through. Scoring on the play is Jenkins, and it's 7-4. Tovar gets over to third. And we're going to have a runner over at first, it looks like. The first baseman, number 24, Brittany Fisher. I have to see who this runner is. It's going to be Bagnall. Now running at first, number 2, Claire Bagnall. With 2 outs, the tying run is at the plate. First pitch misses. And with a base open, it's not going to hurt too much if Fisher reaches on a walk. One and one. Laver catches the outside corner. Two and one. Just off the inside. Maybe a little high as well. Missed the corner, the top corner of the strike zone. So a 2-ball, 1-strike count on Fisher. Had a home run yesterday. Three and one. And now, got to wonder if you even throw a competitive pitch here. Outside, ball 4, so Fisher draws the walk. And the bases are going to be loaded for Penny. And it looks like there's going to be another change over at first. Fisher is going to have someone run for her. And maybe Peyton Meyer. Now running at first, number 5, Peyton Meyer. It's almost good that I could see the number on the back of her sweatshirt when she came out of the dugout. Also cheating a little bit. It was an educated guess based on the pinch runners in yesterday's ball games. Third baseman, number 21, Marin Penny. So here's Penny. Hitless on the day. Laver starts her out with a strike, 0-1. The go-ahead run is at the plate. 3 across already in this inning for Montana State Billings. Swing and a miss right through that one, and the Jackets are down to their final strike. No save for Ashley Laver, though. You can't pitch your way into a save situation. Fouls it off to stay alive. High and deep to left. Break out the mustard and ride. That is a grand salami. And Montana State Billings has taken the lead. Designated player number 28, Jocelyn Kalahuambehi. It is 8-7. Billings takes the lead. And this is the 10th hitter of the inning. Just one hit in the top of the 7th inning for Montana State Billings. 5 walks. Wildcats were a strike away from closing this ball game down. One and one.
I mean, she threw a strike. She just hit it.
There's the 1-1 from Laver. 2-1. Well, when you're constantly behind hitters and you walk almost 10 in a ball game, you've got to expect some offense. And 7 runs, a big crooked number for the Jackets. A foul tipped back into the catcher's mitt of Alyssa Bentegan. Well, I've mentioned it in every game of the series, but the Wildcats pitching staff has been absolutely snake-bitten this year by home run balls. Fisted down the third base line, into the bullpen, and foul. Wildcats pitchers have found themselves behind 1-0 at least 25 times in this ball game. Struck well to center. Do they have another? They do! A solo big fly for Kalahuavehi. And it's 9-7. And Joe DiPietro is going to make a pitching change, so we'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. Top of the 7th, Allie Hughes stands in, and she will be the first to face Michaela Miller. And the wheels have fallen off for Central Washington. A bouncer to third. The throw picked out of there by Jordan. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Miller. But it is an 8-run 7th inning on just 3 hits. It's 9-7 Billings when we come back. King to lead things off. Kister back out there. Call the strike 0-1. In the air to center. Jenkins is there, out number 1. Designated player number 9, Ashley Laver. And now Laver will stand in, and one thing she's going to have to avoid is trying to make too much out of a singular at-bat. You still need at least a base runner. Two and 0 to the Wildcats' designated player. On the ground at third. That'll be out number 2. Right field number 21, Jillian Hampson. In the air and foul. Hampson's got a pair of hits in this ball game. 1. Oh, that one is a tough strike to take here in the 7th inning with 2 outs. 0-2. Wildcats now down to their final strike. This will be pitch number 71 for Kister out of the bullpen. She is in line to get the win. As it stands right now, the loss will be charged to Ashley Laver, and that is going to be on the ground. Hampson going for second, and that is poor base running to end the ball game. 9-7, Montana State Billings, 8 runs at the top of the 7th on just 3 hits. They take game 4, and they bookend a series that ends 2-2. For all of us here at Central Washington, I'm Caleb Dunlop, and thank you for tuning in this weekend. Have a great evening.